Well, greetings and salutations, test takers. This is the Series 7 Guru coming to you from my off-grid studio, getting our kicks on historic Route 66 with an explication request. If you have an explication request, you can send it to explicationrequest@guruexamprep.com. This is a Kaplan question, Kaplan QID 1559516. I'll help you with any question, but if it's a Kaplan question, it's easier. You can send it to me backstage, and I can bring it up. You don't have to cut and paste. If it's some other vendor, you're gonna have to cut and paste it or send it to me or tell me what you're looking at. Um, Kaplan's QBank is over 3,600 performance opportunities. Most importantly, has a performance tracker. So if you don't have a Kaplan QBank as a paid supplement, I highly recommend it. You can get that for $55.80 with my 15% discount code at checkout, Guru15. That also unlocks access to my free office hours, tutoring office hours. I charge $4.25 an hour, so that's a $425 value to have access to those office hours. For that commercial, Kaplan allows me to give you a free look on Kaplan content like this. A customer's long margin account has a market value of 60,000, a debit of 35. So debit is what you owe the broker dealer. You owe the broker dealer 35 grand in this question. At one point, looks like better days. You have a special memorandum of your account, a holding tank that at one point was created by having excess equity. You certainly don't have that now. Has nothing to do with answering this question, by the way. That's probably what happened with this test taker. They fell for the Jedi mind trick about SMA. It has nothing to do with answering the question. So what I would want you to know as a test taker is the classical margin equation. So you can do an initial setup. Long market value minus debit equals equity. I think the best analogy is a house. Market value of the house minus mortgage on the house equals equity. Equity always represents what we'd have if you sold the securities paid off the loan. Nobody's suggesting you do that. Now, we should be able to know that this has a $5,000. It tells us that. But we should be able to figure that out by saying, okay, well, Reg D is 50%. So that's 30 grand. And so you're 5,000 below 50. And that's what restriction means. Definitionally, restriction is a margin account that is less than 50% equity. And the restriction is when you're below 50%, you can only have half the proceeds. You have to leave the rest in the account to pay down the loan. That's why it's called a restriction. You would know you're restricted unless you sell securities and you ask for money, but that's what the word restriction means. And we can see here that we're below 50%. So the client says, I'd like to remove the restriction. Maybe he doesn't want to have that retention requirement of 50%. Maybe he wants to be able to access that SMA, whatever the reason be, right? So again, the SMA has nothing to do with the answer to the question. If maybe wants to unlock access to that. You can use your SMA, by the way, to put yourself into restriction, right? But you can't, once here, maybe trying to release that. All right, let's look at our choices here. Roman numeral one. Well, if I'm a margin clerk and you owe the broker dealer money and you send in the money, I'm going to pay down your loan. So if you send $5,000 in, I pay down the loan. The loan goes from 35 to 30. Equity goes up to 30. You're back at 50%. Roman numeral one does indeed work. So we're going to need Roman numeral one as part of our answer. We borrow 5,000. Now you're confused because when you use your SMA as cash, that's a function of borrowing. So if I sent you 5,000 from this account, you now owe the broker dealer $40,000, and that certainly doesn't remove the restriction. So we need one. It works. I say you're restricted by 5,000. Send me 5,000. That'll remove the restriction. By the way, that's part of why that setup is helpful, right? I can just kind of look at it. You deposit $5,000 and fully paid for securities. Well, if you give me $5,000 in additional collateral, the long market value goes to 65, 60 plus the 5. Half of that would be, 65 minus 35 would be 30. And again, you're still going to be below 50%. That doesn't work, right? 65 minus 35 means you're still at less than 50%. Doesn't work. If you sell $10,000 worth of securities, well, again, that means 60 goes to 50, but as a margin clerk, I pay down the loan. So I'm going to take the 10 grand in securities. Well, excuse me, it says sells 10. So I'm going to take that 10,000, apply against the debit. So now the long market value goes to 50. I pay down the loan to 25, and you are again at 50% equity. So row number 1 and 4 does indeed work. Just let me show you real quickly how that works. Here's the illustration of number 1. You give me $5,000 in cash. I pay down the loan. Boom. Right? You're back at 50%. Here's this sell $10,000 worth of securities. That goes to 50. Again, I pay down the loan. And so that is the answer, 1 and 4. By the way, I don't think it's going to be this difficult on your Series 7. You get 3 or 4 margin questions. They're pretty straightforward. They're linear. I would just know when account is restricted, it means less than 50% equity. I would know the restriction is you can only have half the proceeds. So remember, inch by inch, margins a cents, yard by yard, margin is hard. And I'll see you for the next explication request.